A local security expert says Oxford High School and Oakland County law enforcement officials responded appropriately to the active shooter situation. 13 on your side's Andrea Flores continues our big story coverage. Andrea.
Juliet, the high school went on lockdown immediately and police were on the property and had the suspect in custody within about 3 minutes. And the expert I spoke with says there are other measures local schools should implement to protect their students.
The latest Tuesday night out of Oxford Township, 3 dead and 8 injured.
This wound will never go away.
When it comes to prevention, the school district follows the ALICE training method: alert, lockdown, inform, counter, and evacuate. And Western Michigan University Cooley Law's Michael McDaniel says the high school followed that protocol well.
The school was immediately on lockdown. As I said, law enforcement immediately went in, and you've got to sort of go through and determine whether or not there's just the single individual, the single shooter, whether or not there's an accomplice.
He's worked for Homeland Defense, and while the school doesn't have metal detectors, plexiglass, or do bag checks, he says having trusted school resource officers and the see something, say something policy goes a long way.
If you've got a classmate and all of a sudden he's changed, he's become withdrawn, he's become isolated, he's become depressed, there's ideations, there's dreams of fantasies of some sort of violence. If there's an unhealthy interest in guns, if that's all ramped up, you got to say something.
He says in his experience, Michigan has rarely seen incidents like this.
We've been very lucky.
He hopes this situation spurs a debate among parents, school, and government leaders about how best to keep everyone safe.
But the thing that we do know is that if kids can't get a hold of weapons, then kids can't shoot other kids. And so we have to deal outside of the school setting with ways to keep weapons out of the hands of those under the age of 18.
Now, the last time a student was hurt on school property by gunfire in Michigan was back in 2019 when a fight broke out at a basketball competition in Flint. Julia.